Hello friends, how are you? I hope you are all doing very well in your personal life and stock market as well. Well, you have seen the today's market. Again, they have played the reverse psychology game. And if you have been trapped in that, then you must have lose some capital as well. Well, that's why I says ki you have to make the positions far away from the spot price, and that's what I am making, and I am earning profit. Anyway, I have some loss, but that loss I wanted to limit. That's why I make the strategy limited loss, limited profit strategy. And the thing is, if you wanted to see my trades and new developments, definitely you should join me over Telegram channel. There I post my P&L and wherever I'm making trades, wherever I'm squaring the positions, that I'll update there. And this file which I'm going to discuss right now, that also I'll be posting there. I have made some correction in the file. Like, you'll be getting two more things in the same file. The first one will be the chart. So I'll be taking this snapshot of the chart from the trading view, and then that also I'll be including in my file, so that you don't have to go again and again and see okay, I have to watch the complete video to see the strategy and all. If you'll be reading that file, below that you will be getting strategy and chart also. So these two things I have added, strategy and chart, in the same file, so you don't have to open multiple files. And if you are interested to see this video, definitely you can see it, or it is for basically for the new viewers who are coming at the first time here. So that's how we do the things. Our sequence will be same as always. First, we'll be discussing the market sentiments based on the today's various parameters. Then we are going to predict what kind of sentiments will be in tomorrow's market, and where will be our support and resistance based on open interest and change in open interest. That will be drawing on our chart, and based on that chart again we are going to make some strategy, and that we are going to implement in next trading session. Anyway, I'm already having some strategy in place, so I'm having some position open, so I'm not gonna discuss the same thing with you, and I may not be applying the same strategy because I already have some open positions. So definitely I'll not be making new trades. Now, without wasting any time, let's go into our file and see what is going to happen. So here on the screen you can say this is the daily analysis file. So this I have made today. So if you see the global indices, all are in red, so it means it is like globally bearishness is there. And yesterday I told you that if it doesn't lose much or doesn't gain much, that means there is not much of the side market is there. Means like if it doesn't gain, then there is not much of the bullishness because the gaining is limited. But here if you see, this bearishness is heavy. See the Nasdaq 2.27% lose today. So it is a heavy losing. It means bearishness is there in the market. We are already discussing that market is going to be bearish or else sideways, but it is not going to gain at least for this weekend. And we'll be discussing daily, so we'll be knowing where market is going to go. Nifty movers, let's talk about. So these are the stocks. Two stocks was in Nifty movers, means gained and lose. Cipla Limited, it lose less than -3%. Well, it is a very bad news because Cipla is a pharmaceutical company and it should gain because of this pandemic situation, but still it has lose. So maybe there was some news. GAIL Limited, it has gained. So we'll be seeing in the news if any news was there. Bank of Baroda, Punjab National Bank and IDFC Bank. These were the major contributors which hold the Bank Nifty up till some point. Okay, so these three stocks gained greater than 3% today. Well, let's see the news. If you see the news, there is not much of the news available. Kotak Mahindra had positive news. SBI Life has a little bit positive news. The profit has increased only 2 CR, so it's not a huge profit news, huge positive news. IDBI Bank, well, it has a good news, that's why it has gained also. IDFC again, actually this IDBI is different. ICICI Bank, well, RBI has imposed a penalty of 3 crores. Well, it is a little bit bad news, but still it's bad news for ICICI. Mahindra and Mahindra, well, it's going high and high, and they are making many agreements, so Mahindra Group is going high, so it has a positive news. Bajaj Auto had a positive news. Well, JSW also had a positive news. Motherson Sumi System, Well, they have acquired Bombardier electric wiring interconnection system. So well, that may be bad or good news. That has to be decided by market. Reliance Industries, one Industries operationalized 114 pharmacies. So well, the the company has started a pilot for hyper local delivery in Bangalore. Well, it is very good news because in this pandemic situations, people need pharmaceutical medicine, and they are entering into it. So definitely, they are going to gain. These are the corporate events which are going to be held in upcoming days. So if you are going to trade in any of these companies, then definitely read it out. I'll be posting my file so that you will be aware of what is going to happen with my stock or wherever you are trading. And if you are going to make some investments also, this file will definitely help you. Okay, otherwise what will happen, you will make some investments and after some times the stock will fall and you will be losing some money. So instead of that, you will wait for the event, how the event will react, and then only you will be making some investments. So if it again goes down, then that will be the best time for investments, so you will be happy. So that's what my point is of discussing these corporate events. These are the government events, but if you see these events also, not much of the like huge potential events are there ahead. And if you see the Nifty graphs, weekly bearishness, today also it was a bearishness. Open interest, clearly you can see weekly open interest, it is completely indicating that there is a bearishness in the market. Change in open interest, you already know, market has gone down and people didn't make much of the positions on put side, only they have sold the call. Other data also you can analyze, bank nifty data also you can analyze if you want, so that you will be in better positions. So if you see the FII's activity, FI has again sold 1772 crore worth of stocks, whereas DII bought 987.34 CR worth of stocks. FIs are heavily selling, DIs are buying a little bit only. Anyway, they are also just like making some investments, so whenever FIs will be buying, they will be selling. So that's why market has gone down. Equity and debt, there was not much of the news available, so I didn't include it here. Daily support and resistance, if you see, 14,000 was the today's support as per the change in OI, and resistance was at 15,300. And if you see the support and resistance weekly, then 14,000 was the support of weekly and resistance was 15,000. Let's draw it on our chart. Here I have included the chart so that you can see. This is the 14,000, this is the 15,000. So this is the weekly range. Today again, if you see, then 15,300, 14,000 to 15,300. This was the range for today. The range was high, it means the VIX was high. Earlier market was going up, and again so many things was happening, so people were not able to cope up, okay, where market is going to be headed. They were also expecting that market may shoot up, that's why they were making the position at 15,300, that much far. So well, again still you can say a lot of speculations are there in the market. Let's see the chart support and resistance. Chart support is at 14,226, resistance is at 14,768. So what I am expecting, that market, if market started going up, then you can sell definitely 14,250, and to protect the positions you can again buy 14,150 or 14,100. I am talking about P. So 14,250 you can sell and 14,100 you can buy, so that it will be limited loss, limited profit strategy if it started going up, okay, in next training sessions. But I am not expecting at all that it is going to go up. It is going to go down only, or it is going to stay in this range only. So what is the best strategy if it goes down or it stays there? The best strategy would be you sell 14,800 and then again take the gap of 100 or 200 points above, and 14,900 or 15,000 you can again buy, so that your loss will be limited and you will be requiring less capital and more return will be possible. Let's draw it on the chart. So I'm expecting that market will be going down only, that's why I am discussing this strategy. Here I am selling 14,800 CE and I am buying 15,050 because there are very high chances that it is going to go up. So that's why I'm going to implement this strategy. Right now I'm having some positions open. So 14,800 I have already sold. Right now I'm having positions 14,900 also. Today I have made the position, I have sold it, and 15,000 I guess I have already sold. So these three positions are open. So my graph will look something like this only, but the loss will be huge if market goes against me. anyway. But if you wanted to apply this strategy will be best for you if you don't have any positions open. I always keep far out of the money positions open, so that overnight gain I can do. You know already, theta will be decaying if any holiday or something comes, so that's how I'll be gaining. So that's why I'm making the positions far away from the out of the money, so I'll be gaining something. So here, if you expect in 2 days 2.19% return, you will be getting. It is huge return, let me tell you. 1% a day, it can make you rich even. You calculate it, 20 days, 20%. For 12 months, 240% return. Paisa double ho gaya na? It's not actually 240, it is more than 240, because compound interest you have to calculate. It's not a simple interest, na? Because once you will earn some money, that also you will be putting in the market, then you will be earning more, and then again you will be combining all the money, then again you will be putting in the market. So it will be almost, you can say, 300% return. We don't want that much. Okay, we don't want 2%. We just want, even if we can double our capital, that is also good. 100% return is also good. That's why we are making the far out of the money, and we are playing very safe. I'm not taking any risk in this month. Last month I have taken a lot of risk. I took some bad trade and I lose my capital also. So I don't want to right now take any risk. Once I'll develop my auto trading software, then only I'll be taking some risk. So for now, this will be the strategy you have to implement. So well, that's it. I could discuss with you, like, this was the thing. And if you are interested to see my trades, definitely I'll be posting my trades on Telegram channel whenever I make changes or I make new trades. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you are finding this video helpful, then hit the like button and consider subscribing this channel.